Oh, you guys beat me here. What is going on? We got ourselves a really special video today. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite diet hack that helps me stay on point, and it's all in this bag. Let's check it out. And this right here is what has helped me stay on point, especially here recently. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've stayed relatively lean here for a while, and this has a lot to do with it. This is Enlightened Ice Cream. This is low-calorie ice cream, and I've been a huge proponent of low-calorie ice creams on my channel for the longest time. First, it was Arctic Zero way back in the day. Watch some of those videos, man. The quality has definitely changed. Then it went to Halo Top, which I was eating forever. I thought Halo Top was kind of the holy grail, right? And I'd never had Enlightened Ice Cream. It just came to my area, a limited release, only a few flavors, and I'm hooked. Enlightened actually reached out to me and sent me all of their new flavors that I've never had. So we have Glazed Donut, we have birthday cake. I don't know what to do with myself. This is gonna be amazing, but before we get into this, I wanna break down why this is a better option than some of the other stuff out there. Let's go. So what I've done here is I've pulled up a Ben & Jerry's, which I consider the gold standard of non-healthy ice cream. Nutrition label here with an average nutrition label of an Enlightened pint. So the biggest differences is gonna be in calories. You have 1,120 calories per pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, with only 360 calories in this Enlightened. And the biggest difference is gonna be in the macros. So in an entire container of Ben & Jerry's, you have 60 grams of fat with only 8 grams of fat in an Enlightened, which is where a massive amount of those calories are coming from. When it comes to fitting one of these into your program, Enlightened is much more flexible in that you're not trying to balance out 60 grams of fat in your day. For me, that's all the fat I can have in a day. So the rest of my diet's gonna be like egg whites, which is not fun. You get some added protein in the Enlightened as well, along with some added fiber. And in the Ben & Jerry's, you're gonna have a whopping 128 grams of carbs, with 100 of that being sugar. 100 grams of sugar. That is gonna spike your insulin, cause you to have all sorts of problems, trouble sleeping if you eat it late at night like I do, and then you only get about 24 grams of sugar in your Enlightened. So lots of big changes here, guys, which is why I prefer something like this. But anyways, enough about all the fancy numbers and all that. Let's get down to taste testing these flavors. Which flavor do we do first? And real quick though, before we actually taste test these, I wanna talk about what makes this a diet hack. For me, my diet is pretty clean all day, and I always try to put in one treat, right? And the biggest thing about dieting that makes it hard for people is not being able to have things that they love. For me, ice cream has always been one of my weaknesses. Anything sweet, really. I gotta have something sweet while I'm on my diet. Lately, my diet is mainly like eggs in the morning. We got some oatmeal, we got some chicken, we got some rice. But at night, I always save enough room in my plan for something like this. It gives me something to look forward to every single night. That way I'm not just banging my head against the wall waiting for Saturday. I can have a little something while I'm still staying on track with my goals, still staying lean, still making progress. And to me, this is the ultimate diet hack that has helped me stay on point. I remember back when I was miserable eating chicken and rice, and that's just no fun for anybody involved. Although if you want to reach your goals really fast, that's a good way to do it. But for me, I prefer the flexible options myself. So first flavor we are going to start with, let's do s'mores. That sounds good. And keep in mind, there's a couple of these I have had, but I've not had a lot of these. So this is one of those I have not had. S'mores right here. If this lives up to the name, then I think we're good. Let's go. Boop. Ah. Nice little bite here. Try to get a mixture of all the flavors. Here we go, guys. S'mores flavor. 3, 2, 1. Before I even rate that flavor, I thought, like I said earlier, I thought Halo Top was the holy grail of ice cream, but I just got used to that. I was like, oh, I won't ever be able to have regular ice cream again. This, if you stack this up against any other type of ice cream, you wouldn't know that this is the healthy version, right? And that flavor is incredible. Wow. Okay, s'mores gets a seal of approval for sure. Reaching into our bag of tricks, let's go ahead and do Glazed Donut. Once again, a new flavor, one I have not had, and I'm really hoping that lives up to the name. I love donuts. You mix it with ice cream, that sounds like the secret sauce right there. Boom. Oh my goodness. Let's get it. That looks like the bite right there. Let's get in here. Oh, good. Glazed Donut time, let's go. These guys are so on point with their flavors. That last one literally tasted like s'mores. S'mores, how's that? S'mores? Is there a shma? Comment below if you know. Glazed donut though, wow. 320 calories in this entire thing. You can eat a regular donut and have 320 calories, or have a whole pint of ice cream with all that rich flavor, better macros, more protein, less sugar. Wow. All right, man, this one gets seal of approval too. Man, they do not disappoint, unlike my ex. What's he gonna pull out of the bag of tricks? How about some French toast? All right, this one I have super high hopes for, and this one only has 280 calories in the entire pint. Oh, and real quick, you might be thinking like I was paid to do this or whatever. They did not pay me. I'm just a huge fan of them. I emailed them to ask about the new flavors, and they sent them to me. So these are all honest opinions, guys. When I find stuff I like, I share it with you guys. Let's go ahead and open. Whoa, here we go. French toast swirl. Let's get in here. Let's take advantage of that swirl. Mom always said take advantage of those swirls. All right, it's French toast time. Seal of approval once again. The flavor of this one reminds me of Waffle Crisp. What was that? French Toast Crunch. It was like a cereal I had as a kid. So good. You can like taste the syrup. Winner. Next up in our bag of tricks, we're gonna do caramel oatmeal crunch. Get a load of that. Now this is one of the heavy hitters with about 400 calories in the pint. So this is on a little bit of a higher end. Let's see if the flavor makes up for the calories. I'll let you know if I'd prefer this one over like one of the lower calorie ones, like the French toast we just had. Oh, I'm already liking what I see. Get in here, take advantage of that full flavor profile. There we go. Caramel oatmeal cookie crunch, guys. There's caramel flavor, but there's like a piece of cookie in there with like oatmeal. I'm like chewing on it and it tastes like an oatmeal cookie. Wow. Personally for me, the way I am with most of these ice creams, I always try to go for the lower calorie ones unless it's like a cheat day, then I'll have a little bit of higher calories. So for me, 280 calorie pints are much easier to fit in my program, but wow, if you don't care about the calories or you can make this one fit, it's like a designer ice cream. You know what I mean? The other ones are like the Hondas. This one's like the Maserati, the Jaguar, the Lamborghini. I could go on forever, but we'll stop with 3 examples. Next up on the docket is going to be birthday cake flavored, and I am of the mind that anything birthday cake is going to be excellent. So we're gonna go ahead, see if it lives up to the legend. And there we go, there's those sprinkles I love. Nice. Birthday cake, which is also one of the 280 calorie pints. So let's see if it's worth it. No doubt about it, that is 100% birthday cake, for sure. I don't care if you're having your 21st birthday, your sweet 16, or you're turning 70. This birthday cake is invited to the party. And now we're moving into the chocolate peanut butter. If there's 2 things I love in this life, it's chocolate and it's some peanut butter. So this flavor should not disappoint. Well, it looks like chocolate right now, but hopefully the core is deceivingly complex. Whoop. I have nothing clever to say here, so bottoms up. I think there's real peanut butter in there, like real authentic peanut butter right in the middle. Yep, that's what, yep. Hey, if you like chocolate, you don't mind some peanut butter just drizzled in the middle of it, good flavor. Now we have the evil twin of the ice cream I just ate. This is peanut butter chocolate chip, so like an inverse of flavors. Evil inverse. Oh man, it's already given off an evil aura. All right, let's get in here and get some of these chocolate chips. Man, the spoon got real hot. This time, the ice cream is peanut butter flavored. There's chocolate chips in it. That's solid. That's solid. Seal of approval for sure. Now we're down to 2 flavors left. Admittedly, I've had both of these. I'm gonna do them in a specific order. So we're gonna do the brownies and cookie dough first. If there's 2 things I think everybody loves, if you're a good person and not evil, like that last ice cream we just had, you love brownies, you love cookie dough. Can they merge them together and create a authentic flavor? We shall find out. Whoop. All right, once again, deceivingly chocolate. Let's get down in the middle here. We got any, ooh, I can see some cookie dough residue. And let's go. It's like a deep chocolate flavor, like the chocolatiest chocolate you've ever had with little nuggets of cookie dough in there. Like I said, if you're a good person, you're gonna like this. If you're not a good person, hey, you're probably in jail. You wouldn't even get to eat it. Movie night. If you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, any of my social media platforms, this is like my go-to. This is like one of the 3 flavors available at my local grocery that I've been munching on. This is my preferred preference. Let's see after all these other flavors if this one is still my king. There's that familiar look I love. A little caramel swirl, a little chocolate chip, right down in the swirl. That's the key to these guys. You just go right head first into that swirl. This one needs no introduction. Double seal of approval. I haven't busted that out in like 3 years, guys. This is probably my favorite flavor. Now, admittedly, the other ones I haven't had enough to really sit down and enjoy a whole pint. But let me break this down for you. Movie night, got butterscotch flavored ice cream, chocolate chips with a caramel swirl. Like I said earlier, I'm not a big caramel fan, but something about this just tempts the palate and keeps me just good. Keeps me moving, keeps me motivated. On those nights when I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Am I on the right path? I eat a movie night and I'm illuminated. I connect to the universe, my spirit flies. This is just getting ridiculous. All right, so let's wrap this up right now. It is a good day when I can have like 9 different flavors of ice cream before 12 o'clock noon. I'll chalk that as a win. So I wanted to go over with you guys real quick, basically my strategies for having ice cream and things like this, still making results, and how you need to position this into your diet in order to make it happen. So for me, there's 2 different styles of dieting. You have your structured meal plan dieting, where you are literally following a set program. You weigh this out, you track this, you log this. You're kind of eating the same things every day or the same styles of foods every day without a lot of room for things like ice cream or for treats like that. This style of diet is kind of one that I do like through my personal training, RemingtonJaysFitness.com. We program meal plans for clients that are serious serious about getting like crazy results, right? And there's the other side of it, which is called following your macros and tracking, which is essentially having a macro tracking app on your phone. Think MyFitnessPal or any of the other macro tracking apps out there. Basically scan everything you eat and track it as you go throughout your day. So if I know I want Chipotle, for instance, I go to Chipotle, I get a serving of chicken, serving of rice, serving of beans, scan it in my app. Although it's not gonna be 100% accurate, it gets you a good ballpark range of where you're at for the day. And personally for me, this has basically been what I have been doing for the past few weeks or so, and I have stayed relatively lean nonstop without following any plan, just tracking macros. This is my preferred style of dieting because I can maintain a decent level of leanness. Hold on, let me show you here. So this is what I'm working with right here. And I've had a pint of ice cream dang near every day with a crazy cheat meal on Saturday for the last like month or so. Without no meal plan, without nothing crazy. And the goal here, in my opinion, with flexible dieting, some people take it too literally. So when they're trying to follow a flexible program, they're like, hey, I have 180 grams of protein to hit. They're drinking nothing but protein shakes and they're eating protein bars, doing all that stuff. And they're not really focusing on the nutritious sources of food. For me, a typical day, 4 eggs in the morning, we're gonna have some oatmeal, we're gonna have some peanut butter, and we're gonna make sure we're getting in our green veggies, we're gonna get broccoli, asparagus, some chicken breast, whatever throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, or first thing in the morning, I go ahead and scan one of these ice cream pints in, and then the rest of my day, I know what I gotta do, what I gotta build around to have that treat at the end of the day. And for me, that is kind of the secret to long-term success. If you're training for like a competition or something like that, you have like a modeling photo shoot, like obviously a meal plan is going to be your best option because there's almost no margin for error. But if you're like 99.9% of us who aren't gonna step on stage, who are just kind of training to look good, to feel good and get the health benefits, then that for me is like my ideal style of dieting. For some reason, having that treat at the end of my day really helps me and just really helps me stay on my diet overall. And for me, it's kind of been a game changer for me. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. And like I said, Enlightened did not pay me to do this, told me to talk about any of this. They literally just sent me the ice cream and said, have fun, make whatever video you want. I could have done anything, but you know, I figured eating them and all that stuff was good for you guys. I'm just telling you, like, this is quite literally the best ice cream I've ever had that fits my goals. And really just, I don't feel like I'm not eating ice cream, I'm eating some healthy version of ice cream. Being completely honest with you guys. So that is that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It helps me out more than you know. I'm super busy lately. We have the apparel launch coming up. I'm improving samples and designs right now. We have this move to Texas. We have lots of things on my plate. So videos like this are easy for me to make. So if you enjoy these styles or you have any suggestions, comment down below because yeah, helps me out a lot, keeps me on track with that stuff while still being able to provide you guys content, which is ultimately what I want to do. And then a video idea I have, crazy one. Since Grant started with me, he is now down something like 35, 40 pounds. He's worked for me for about 6 months. When he first started, we put him on a meal plan. We got him following that, and then he switched over to flexible dieting, and that's what he's been doing now. You should see him now with his shirt off. If you don't follow him on social media, you should. But he's coming for me. Grant Furnace Fitness might be a thing here before too long. So if you guys want to see maybe his transformation, we'll throw it in the next vlog or something. So let me know. And that was a mouthful, man. I think I'm done talking for now. So if you guys liked it, as always, don't forget to smile, remain positive, and paste them in a comment because you never know whose day you'll be making better. With that, we are out here. It's been a Remington James production. I will see you fine, ladies and gentlemen, at the next video. See you guys. Grant Furnace Fitness.